Go and set this up. Let's see, content. Popping over to this one, live. Hey, that looks like that part's working. And here we go, find this one. Set that part. We're obviously are saying Craps Live After Dark because that's what we're doing. I'll go edit these things over here. Go change this thing. Yeah, we're going to let YouTube choose when to put ads for us. For YouTube. I don't know what Facebook's going to do. It's going to do its thing, whatever happens to be. But we're going to play some craps. Boom, 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 la, la, la. Alright, so we can go out of this part. And we can now go open up the channel itself. Boom. And make sure we can monitor the chat. And we're kind of set there. Alright, I've got the chat. I've got the restreamer thingy. I should be able to see stuff. I'm going to go over here and say, hello, people. Let's play some craps. See, that's the power of typing words. So, got this part going. We need to get us some chips and money. Chips and money, money and chips. We'll see if anyone wants to join us. You say, I'd like to join us, and we'll get you a number and get rock and rolling out. We've got all these different colored dice in play here. We're going to go away from this for now. It's very cool and powerful. Go kill that. We've got so many things all out and about. We'll put those pieces in there, get all that kind of stuff ready. Take our all tall smalls, move those things away, tuck all of our buy buttons, and toss those there. Our buys and our lays, doing their thing. We'll see how, hey, there's people joining us. So anyone who's joining now, let's see here. I'm going to find this part. I'm going to go type this part. If you'd like to play craps with us, let us know and we can get a number and some chips. There we go. And whatever that happened to be. All right. Getting all these things over here. Let's start organizing some things. I don't need those ones. You guys can go live over in that section over there. It's all the same though. Okay. So we've got lots of numbers. We've got lots of chips. We've got lots of things I can play. We've got lots of craziness. So I'll move a couple of these things around. I'll go and check if any of you want to join us, and if not, it's fine. I'm gonna play. We'll try to do a long, good run. And we've got all these lovely chips that we will be. Dice. We've got all these lovely dice that we'll be using for this function and purpose. Get rid of those white ones. I don't want those in play. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's go over and take a look at the chat. See how many of you have since joined us. I should kill these blue chips in favor of white chips for dollars. All right, we're gonna leave those in stacks over here for now, just so we've got a bunch of quarters, got a bunch of nickels. All right, we've got a bunch of other amounts of money, and some white chips I don't care about. All right, we've got all these lovely dice. Different numbers, 32, 23, 32, 21, 18, all that kind of fun stuff. And I don't want to try experimenting with AI. I don't even know why you're popping that message up. We've got, let's see, can I actually bring us in a little bit? I'm going to try it. So we've got these really cool set of different dice. I happen to be also plugged in right now for power, so that I can't bring us like way too deep into it, but that should work for the purposes of what we're trying to do here. You know, here's our little table. All right, so hello, Gia. What? If you want to play craps with us, let us know. We're gonna play now with the Boulder Station ones, which again look so cool, right? These are the ones from Boulder Station in Las Vegas. We're not gonna use those ones right now. We are not going to use these lovely and beautiful Sunset Station ones, which are also really cool. We're not going to use those ones. Use the blue ones. No, we're gonna go with the these cloudy looking Mandalay Bay ones. That's what we're going to use for throwing the dice out and stuff like that. So you say how, let me know how to play or how, which, what. You feel free to let us know. I've got all these other really cool chips or dice as well as these Harrow's ones. So we're going to go put all those out there. So we've got space. Space to do our betting, space to do our playing. Yeah, we'll kill these red ones over in this direction. Kill these green ones over here. And if you want to play along, you just let us know. So is your question how to play with us or how to play craps in general? Because both are absolutely acceptable, things. So if you want to know how to play craps in general, that's perfect. This is a great chance. You're learning without any of the risk. We have ourselves, so if you want to play along, we'll get you a number assigned. That way I'll know where your bets are, right? And we'll get you a stack of chips. In this case, we start with like stacks of $500 worth of chips. So if someone wants to play, you would be number 6, basically. So 16 and 26. And if someone else wants to play, you'd be number 7, 17 and 27. That's how I'll keep track of your action and play. So I've got everyone set for 500 and chips to play with. So you'd be playing with 500 and chips. Again, none of it's not real money, so there's no risk or worry about that. But you play it like it's real. And we also have I'll set up some extra players here as well. So we'll say that amount there. That's another 500 in chips for player number 3. And then another 500 in chips for, it looks right to me, for player number 2. And that should be a good set on that there. I think Winter may have just woken up, but we'll see. And we'll try to get some play in here. So let us know if you want to join us and play. If so, you say, hey, I want to be 2, 3, or 6, or 7. And if you're not sure how to actually play in the game, you let us know. We'll also kind of get into that. Am I too tall to stack on these ones? Maybe. Let me see. Yes, I put an extra. No, that's right. That's right. I shorted these other ones by 1 green, so that is the correct. Making sure that you're actually getting the right amount of chips in play. There we go. Everyone looks good. So let me see here. I'd like to play. Can I be 17? RJ, you can be. You are now 17. You're 17 and 27 are the ways I'll be able to track you, or we'll just call you 7. So Gia, you can be 6, 2, or 3. Those are your kind of options you happen to have out there. So RJ, yeah, you're 17. I really should keep paper for this purpose to make this easier, but that's okay. Because you'll tell me, hey, I'm this number. Make my bet for me. So we've got player 17. RJ is all set. Gia, you're 6, so you're all set there as well. So when you want to make a bet, you're saying like it would be something like this. You'd be like 6, place the 10 for 10 or something like that. You would make your bets kind of like that. You that way we would know who you are making that particular bet or action. I'll grab some money for me. I'll start with something like the same 500 you guys happen to have as well. Just in a slightly different pile of it. And we've got these other ones out here in the event that we've got other players. So I say, let's get started, right? Because until we start, we never will. So we've got dice. We'll have chips. Did I just put these on top of my chips? Yes, I did. All right, so I'm going to start with a pass line bet, one of the most common type of bets in a game of craps. If you're new to craps, you say, hey, I'm new to craps. What's that, Gregory's Kitchen? I've had craps explaining. So 17, place 20 for the field. Ooh, I love that. I love a good field bet. So 17 is going to place 20 on the field. Boom, boom, boom. And that 20 is out there. Any other bets, feel free to, mention and get them out there. We are going to start out throwing. All right, so let's go. Dice out. And so good news and bad news. The good news is we threw a 7, which is both good or bad. The bad news is the field gets killed on that. So I'll get paid on mine, but otherwise, you know, no other action. Let's see. I've had the crabs explain to me for probably hours and nothing. Oh, so Gregory, we're gonna bring you into the fold with us. Gregory, you're gonna be number 2. You know, as distinguished by a 2 or a 22 and 32. So we're calling you number 2. So Gregory, we're gonna put you in on a pass line bet. So that way you can learn along the way and have an understanding. Maybe you'll come away from this having a better idea of what's going on in the game, if that works for you, Gregory. So in that case, some of us lost, Gia, some of us won. Let's see. So RJ, let us know if you want to get any other bets in for the next round on this. So right now, we've got, what was that last one there? Gregory, so let's say repeat bet indefinitely until you run out of chips. All right, can't go wrong with that. So we are going to, let me see. RJ, you are 6. No, you are 7, right? We're going to drop a quarter in the field. There we go. You're betting 20, and you get your $5 change. So we're going to keep that up as a indefinite $20 field bet for you. Hopefully you get some good wins on that. Gia's betting 6. Betting on the 6? Well, let me know what your actual bet is there. All right, so we're going to get the dice out. So, and this is an important part for Gregory, who wants to know how to play as well. So dice out. All right, we threw an 8. So what happened here is the point is now 8. So it comes over here on the 8. So when you've got an 8, it's whether a 6 or an 8, you can lay odds on your bets you happen to have here on the pass line. The max odds you can do is 5 times. So in this case, we're going to do that for you, Gregory, is you're going to put $50 behind there. And what we're doing here is we're hoping that we're going to throw an 8 before we throw a 7. And if we throw an 8 before we throw a 7, you're going to get paid here. You're going to get paid, 6 for every 5, basically. So you'll get paid, this $50 will pay you 60 here plus 10 there. That's if we happen to get an 8 before we throw a 7. This one goes away there because we threw a non-field bet, which means we keep it up like that, and you get your change back over there because you have an infinite field bet going on. And I'm going to give myself odds over here. And I'm going to go and pick up a 6, as it's a very common thing to do a 6 for that amount. And I'll grab a 5 and 9, and I'll grab a 4 and 10. So those are my various bets I happen to have out there. And buy those, and we'll see if any other action before I go dice out. Here we go. All right, here's hoping for some good numbers here. I'd love a 10 so we can pay that field. So we're going to set our dice up. We throw the dice. And so the bad thing happened. We threw us a 7, which means everybody loses. In this case, we keep the field up, and we get a $5 change. This pass line bet gets lost. That one gets lost. All these bets here get taken down, taken down, taken down. So that's a very relatively common thing to happen in the case of this game. So I'll pick up back on that field bet. We're gonna have who is it? Gregory's gonna go back on the pass line. I know it sucks, RJ. It really does. It's the worst kind of suck. Let's hope we can hit something that's gonna pay the field there. All right, so for that, we're going to set ourselves up with like 5 and 6s. And we threw a 7, which means that, so in this case, Gregory's Kitchen, you, because you have money on the pass line, are going to get paid. When you have the pass line and the point is off, like it just was, you get paid on 7s and 11s, so you'll get paid $10 there. If it happened to throw a 2, 3, or 12, that's when you would lose on the pass line. So we've got that part. All right, those pieces are going on. And we're going to go dice out. We threw us a 10, and it came out as a hard 10. It's called a hard 10 because it's 2 5s. It's the hardest way to make it. And so what's going to happen is that's going there. And what's also going to happen is somebody is getting paid $10 in that or $20 in that field. So you've got action going on there. So good for you, RJ, with there. So Gregory, let's see, on a 7, if the number is off, pass line wins. That is correct. If the puck is off, the pass line will win on a 7 and an 11. So that's something fun to kind of take away. If you are betting behind here, the max odds you can do on the 4 and the 10 are 3 times in pretty much every casino. So since you've got $10 behind, we're going to put $30 odds for you, Gregory. And I'm doing $75 odds because I've got the quarter there, and I'm not putting any other bets out there. Actually, I will. I'll put some bets out there to make it look like we've got some action. I've got 300 here. Fine, I'll do change on that. I'll do 150 on the 6 and 150 on the 8. And we're going to go. And I've got no more money left. No more fake money left. So we go through. And the point is made. We just drew a 10. Which means a couple things happen. 1, RJ's getting paid. Boom. There goes that field bet money. 2, let's see, Gregory, you had you had max odds behind, which means your $10 plus $30 means you're going to receive 2 to 1. So for every quarter you bet, you get a quarter or 2 quarters, and for every nickel you get that, and then for your actual pass line part itself, you get your $10. So you just went from a $40 bet all in to with $100. So not bad. That's not a bad take on that. And I'll also get paid here as well. Let's see. I get 3 of those, and I get 3 of those, and I get 1 of those. Let's see. So now I actually have some money to play with. And the point is now off. Also known as the puck is now off. Same difference, point or puck. And then we go back into play. And so this is going to be good for you, RJ. We threw 2. 2 pays double. So you got 20 out there. 20 is going to get paid. That plus that. And you're able to go and put that in your coffers over there. But what happens to the rest of us is we lose our pass line bet. Because 2, 3, and 12 kill the pass line. That's just the way it happens to be. So we're going to bring back that one out there for Gregory, and life is good, right? So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we get a nice little, a yo pays us a 12. My table only pays double on 12. It's unfortunate I didn't have the option to make it pay triple, which is a better level of edge anyway. If you happen to be playing the pass line and you keep getting this 2, 3, and 12 being thrown, you can always pick up like hey, give me a craps, throw them a nickel for a craps or something like that. And it gives you a hedge and pays you some money. Same kind of thing as you can pick up any of these horn bet things. It's 2, 3, 11, and 12 that happen to be in the inside. But we'll go dice out. And it's 10 again. Point goes on 10 right there. Somebody has money out in the field. Boom. They are getting paid money out there. So right now, RJ is doing good. Good for RJ. We're going to give you max odds again, Gregory, as you are sitting here in action and in play. And I'm going to go and pick up I'll pick up a 9 for $50. I'll pick up a 5 for $50. I'll buy the 4 for $50. I'm just not going to take change out for that at the moment. So with that said, now dice out. I've got no more money. All right, so here we go. We threw us a lovely little 9. Why the 9 is cool is, what's that, RJ? You said you wanted to get paid again? Okay, there you go. Your stack is... I'm going to bring your stack out for you to see for a moment, RJ. That's your stack right there. Your stack is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's a good problem to have there. Let me make sure I can see that. Yeah, that's your stack. So if I were to knock your stack down, your stack looks huge. So good for you. The rest of us have other stuff behind. I'm just going to leave all these chips over here. We know that they're yours. No. Let's correct those. Let's see. The only thing that hurts you in that field is going to be a 5, 6, 7, or 8. And for the moment, we have not been throwing 5, 6, 7s, or 8. What's going to pay most people is going to be that happy little, what's the point, 10. The happy little 10. Right. You are getting rich there. Can I ask for a count of chips? Absolutely, RJ. I'll give you an actual count on what you've got right now. So let's see. You've got the original 300. It was all in 500, but you've got your original, black 300s. That's 50. That's 75. All right, this right here is a stack of 100. So you've got 3 plus 100 plus another 100. So right now you are up $40. So you are up $40. So your original 500 plus $40. So not a bad place to be wherever you're. There it is, 27. Not a bad place to be. Being up is good. All right, so dice out. And if anyone else has any bets, like I'm covering all the numbers, so we at least get to see action be paid at times. All right, so dice out. And we got us an 8. So the one who hurts most out of that is going to be RJ, because I've got to take 20 of your dollars to bring that back up. I have $150 on the 8, so I'm going to get paid some money. Let's see. And now I've got some chips to play with. Boom. All right. All right, so next action goes. Let's go. We're going to go 2s all day. All right, dice out. And this time it's a hard 6. So a hard 6 is 3-3. So if you're ever playing and you hear someone say, the hard 6, it's going to look like that. Actually, a set like this is called the Flying V, if you happen to be throwing the dice in that way, which we're going to try right now. But since I happen to have that for $150, I'm going to get paid some money. We're going to throw this now as a Flying V just for fun. And dice out. And we threw us a happy little 12. Sorry, 11. He threw us a happy little 11, which means one of us is going to win money, and that's RJ winning back that money that they happen to have. Let's see. All right, so Flying V did us good. Now we're going to kind of throw these just as we see it. And dice out. We got us a 5. So the bad part there is RJ loses the field. Because that's what's going to happen. I'll take that 20 and give it to that, and there I get paid my 70 on my $50 bet. So, all right, dice coming back out again. What's good about this is if you happen to have any of these other bets, you'd be getting paid, an amount of money, right? In the case of a 5, you'll get $7 for every 5 you happen to have out there. Is that right? Yeah, because it's $14 for every 10. Yeah, it basically comes down to everything pays. I forget what, 2 to 3. All right, we threw us another 6. 6 is gonna pay me money, and it's gonna hurt RJ most. So we're gonna go take that money right there. Tap that. Now you're even. Right now, RJ, you are even at what you bought in with at the moment. It's neither right nor wrong. It's true is what it is. So let's hope we can get a nice little throw here. And we did hard 4. That's a beautiful thing to see. If any of us had the hard ways, we'd be getting paid stuff over there. Somebody over here is getting paid some money. Somebody also, which is me, is getting paid this for some money. So I'm going to give them that and then get some change. All right. So I'm raking in some of those things. I'm checking for any bets, and then I'm going to go back out and throw some more. The puck is still on. The point is still 10. Once off, bet on 6. Once the point is off, you want to bet on the 6? Okay. All right, so we're going to throw these. We're going to try to throw us a nice little 12 would be nice. We got us a hard 8 this time. We really should have had these hard ways. All right, so that cost the field. Field's getting himself paid back. I'm taking all these chips for my stack of bets I happen to have out there, and checking for any other bets that happen to come in. 20. What are you saying? 20, RJ. What's the when do you want to bet 20, or where do you want to bet 20? I guess is the question I'm asking. Ooh, maybe we'll get a nice yo out of this. Let's see. All right, dice out, and we got a nice yo out of this. That's beautiful. So RJ's getting paid. Boom. And let me see how Gregory's Kitchen, you are doing. You're still doing good. The bet on 6 for 20. So the thing is, and that's a good thing there, RJ. Am I saying it right? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. So if you want to bet the 6, you'll want to bet it for 18 or 24 or 30. But you'll want to bet it in increments of $6 because it pays you correctly. When you don't do it that way, it actually costs you money because unless you're playing on a digital version of craps. Digital craps, you can bet whatever way you want to do it because it'll pay you change. But when you're playing a live game with chips, they will. You want to make sure you're getting paid correctly. All right, dice out, and we got us a yo, back-to-back yos. That would have been nice to pick up a yo there. All right, you're getting paid over there. All right, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick up the horn high yo. So $5 horn high yo. I'm betting that hopefully that number shows up a third time. I could bet straight up on the yo, but I'm not going to because it's my fake chips. All right, dice out, and we got us another hard 8. My lord! All right, so my horn high yo goes away because it's a one-time roll. I'm getting paid. This one needs to get paid or lost because of the field, and then I need to get paid for my 8 I happen to have over here, which I do. Now I'm going to actually go pick up the hard 6 and 8 because we keep throwing it. So hard 6 and 8 for a quarter each. If it hits, it will pay $2.25. All right, bet a 30. I love it. We'll go find your money chips. There we go. And you wanted a 6, so we're giving you a $30 6. Okay, let's see here. We got it like that. 6 isn't out front. And we got us another yo, another 11. So yeah, in case you're not sure when I was saying yo means 11. So boom, that goes over there. You get money going in the little bank there. Doesn't affect any of the rest of us. This has been so far really, really good throwing here. Let's see here. Let's try. All right, dice out. Oh! All right, I need to move this one. We got the 10. We got the 10. So, again, RJ, you're getting paid. Good for you. Gregory's Kitchen, you are getting paid also. I've run out of red chips. My lord. I'll grab a stack from over here. Gregory's Kitchen, you've got one green, one red. 2 of those. So your stack has now increased again. To which I say, good for you. Did I pay that field? I'm pretty sure I paid that field, but if I did not, remind me. This pays $1.50 and this pays a quarter, so then my stack becomes that. The point goes off because that's what happens there. I dip. Oh, beautiful. All right, you want to do 17 wants quarter on the hard 8. All right, 17 is going to do a quarter on the hard 8, and there we go. I'll move myself inside. That goes there. With as often as we've been throwing hard 8s, you would think, hey, we should be able to get that now, right? All right, we've got all the action as it stands. Time to throw. All right, let's see. We have set the point of 8, so 5 and 3. The point was off, and you didn't explicitly ask for it to be on, so we're not going to take your 8 away. I'm just letting you know that. So the point goes over here to 8. What I'm going to do with that then is I'm going to take this money I happen to have over here, bring it behind there as odds, and I'm going to buy a 4 also over there. So, and life is good. There we are. So we've got 6s. We've got all this type of action out there. All those type of things are looking really good. You do lose your field bet, though, because the field bet's always active. So we take that money away from the field bet, and we have dice coming out. And hopefully we get something good out of this. All right, dice out. Hard 6. All right, so I'm getting paid on my hard 6, which is 9 units. Hey, that's 9 units right there. There's my 9 units. And I'm getting paid on my regular 6, but somebody is also getting paid. Somebody by the name of RJ is getting paid $35 for their 6. So there goes $35 for your 6. I'm going to get paid that money for mine. My stack over here has gotten absolutely ridiculous. Let me see. Can I see my stack through the camera there? No, I'm going to move my... This is what I've won so far. Oh, my lord. there's my winnings right now. So absolutely ridiculous is what I've got going on there. All right, so I'm just going to bring these down before they fall down, and I'll count mine out later. You should have made. You can make a hard 6 bet now if you want. You let me know. If you tell me whenever it is you tell me, I will book it, because you guys are on a time delay. All right, dice out. And we've thrown a beautiful 5. I guess out of everyone, it's more beautiful for me than anyone. You need to pay the piper, pay your field. I take that out that way, but I then win on my 5, so my 50 gets paid 70, and then my stack grows slightly larger. Checking for any bets. The amount of times we landed, that it really is. And the fact that you've been getting paid so often in the field, it has been rather nice as well. So Gregory's Kitchen is doing pretty good. I'm actually going to give a count for Gregory's Kitchen real quick, just because we wanted to see where your stack happens to be. Because remember, you, like all of us, were in for 500 originally. So Gregory's Kitchen right now is 300, 400, 500, and 70. So 570. So you're up 70 right now, which is great. I mean, it's not a bad place to be. What did we just say the point is? Did we establish a point? Oh, the point is 8. Yes, it should be on, not off. So we're going to give you max odds behind your bet as well, Gregory's Kitchen, which is going to be 2 green chips. And I check for any other bets. I need to get this soon. Right over here on the wall will be large monitors, so that way I can actually track everything that's going on much easier, rather than having to walk over here to you guys, which happens to be on these smaller monitors. So that's where you guys are. That's how I'm watching that stuff. And then obviously the board here, the game itself. All right, there you go. All right, dice are coming out. We're going to go and let's see if we can pull off something amazing. Dice out. 5, again. All right, so it cost Gregory's Kitchen that much money. No, sorry, it cost RJ that much money. And it pays me that much money. All right. Go and pull our dice out. Hard 8's good there. Let's get us a nice hard 8. We want to pay that hard 8. Let's do it. All right, so dice out. Woo! I don't know if you can count to 12. But if you could, what's that, 20? That pays 60, so 50, 60. Somebody is getting paid $60. And that somebody's name is RJ. So can you explain the don't pass and the don't come bars? Absolutely. So you know how we're playing the pass line right now? The pass line is we are hoping that we throw an 8 before we throw a 7. That's what's going on here. Anyone who put money on the pass line is we're hoping we throw an 8 before we throw a 7. And it is a contract bet. What a contract bet means is if I want to get up from the table and leave, I can take my odds, the money I happen to have behind that was paying like those, better amounts. But the money on the pass line cannot be moved. It's a contract. So if you're like, oh, I need to go, or, oh, yeah, I got to catch my flight, you literally have to leave your money there. There's nothing you can do about it. And it sucks. But it is exactly what it is. So on the don't pass, what you're doing is you're betting that a 7 will come before an 8 does. And that's exactly what it is. So, and there's more ways to make a 7 than there are any other number. So this can be a good place, especially on a cold table. If it were like the way I've just been shooting here, don't pass is not a good time to be playing right now because I've been making the points. I've been hitting all those things, making all that big money. So the come is where you're betting on the next roll of the dice. So if I put $10 out in the come, and a 7 or an 11 came, yes, we lose all this stuff, but this gets paid as 7 out of 11 because it's the next roll of the dice. But if the next roll was like a 5, this gets picked up and placed over there. It's a contract bet, just like that was, and then we can place odds on it. So it's some people love to do it, and that's the important part. If you play the come or the don't come, and you're not playing with any odds, don't play the come or the don't come. Or at least don't play the come. You don't necessarily have to put odds on your don't come because they're regressive. They're negative for you. Let's see here. We're going to make this our yo set. And let's see if we can get that hard 8. We went the hard 4 this time. Hard 4 right there. Somebody's getting paid. I almost said to take chips for myself. Somebody over here is getting paid. And I'm going to get paid $100 for $2. So I'm going to take $2 out of my stack there, and I get paid $100 because I've got $50 right there. I'm going to go check for any other bets or stuff, and then go back out and dice out. Can you ever get your contract bet back? Yes, you can. Once the point has been made, that's when you get your contract back. But anytime before that, no. That's the you don't get your contract bet back. All right, so dice out. That was a 6. So we're going to take these $20 away from there. Boom, that disappears. We are going to pay someone 6. I wonder whose 6 that might be. RJ, so you lost 20 in there, but you got paid 35 here. What you've got going there is if you had the 5, 6, and 8 when you're playing the field, you'll get paid every single time. When you have the 5, 6, 8 in the field, it's a thing called the Iron Cross. It's a really fun little system to play. I've had it work out really well for me in a number of craps, games and stuff like that. All right, my stack has gotten slightly bigger. I may have to cash in my own chips to myself soon because I'm running out of them. I lost my hard 6, so we're going to bring my hard 6 back. And we're going to throw us a hard 6 right now. So let's see here. And I see a 3. I don't know what the other die is yet. It's a 5. We made the point. 8. All right, so we lose this one. That $20 disappears, as we know. Somebody is getting paid over here. Let's see it. I need to cash in some chips so that way we have change for the rest of you guys. All right, so those 4 I'm trading in. It gives me a black there. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to need 2 more reds. There we go. So in the case of Gregory's garage, you've got your 2 greens back here, which means you're going to get paid 2 greens and 2 reds. And then 2 reds there, because that's your bet. So you now take that larger stack, and it becomes pretty right there. That's obviously already been paid. I need to get paid on this, which will be that, and that. So 1 black, 1 green, 1 red, and 1 green. And then my stack goes down. The point is now officially off. We lose our hard 8 because it was not a hard 8 that we threw. And we've got, all that kind of stuff going on. Let's see. So it's been good. You want 60 on a soft 8, which is just 60 on an 8. All right, so the point is off, but we'll book that right now. It won't be working at the moment. That's okay, though. So you've got your $60 8. Good for you. See if we've got other things. Gregory's Kitchen olive oil, not engine oil. What was that? I don't understand what that means, but that's okay. I'm going to go and make change from my stack here because I've got way too much money. I've taken all of the money away from us. And that's the money that we need to make change for some things. So I'm going to go in and break down my stack here. I've been doing good. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Sometimes I'll press when you get a win, you go and you add more to whatever it happens to be. But in this case, I've just been booking profits the entire time. And nothing wrong with booking profits. All right, so I've got those things. Just getting some change. My Lord, I've been getting lots of good wins. This is a good time to physically be at the casino kind of thing. All right, so I was in for 5. I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 up, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 up there. I'll take that as 5. 14, 15, 16, 17. I'll take that as 4 over here. There we go. And I'll keep that one. I'll grab 3 green. Okay, now we've got some change. I've got some stuff to play with. I don't have to dig into... Well, I'm out of chips, practically. So let's move that. And I'll check for any stuff. Points off when we get to we get to continue on. My pile has gotten slightly ridiculous. All right, I'm checking for any last bids. Okay, all right. So check for any other stuff. I'm gonna bring my hard 8 back, not working, coming out initially, and I'm gonna pick up the also not working, the hard 4 and 10 because those happen to keep hitting, and I'm gonna pick up a thing called a world bet. So we'll actually place it right there, a $10 world bet. And what that is I'm betting the 2, 3, 11, 12, and the 7. I don't have mine designated explicitly as a world bet on here, so that's where you'll typically place it. Becomes like all of the things. All right, so let's go and dice out. And we went hard 10. My lord, I should have had those working. We went hard 10. So point is now on. I take my money I happen to have down there. I get $2 back. And I drop my other one here. I'm doing max odds. Gregory's Kitchen obviously is going to do max odds because it's like, I've been getting paid every time. And speaking of somebody getting paid, someone over here is getting paid. I'm just taking a nickel from you. So now, RJ, you're going to be collecting quarters, hopefully. And we're gonna see how this part goes. Once we eventually, 7 out, I'm gonna end the stream at that point. But so far, this has been a hot run. This has been really good. I'm quite a fan of the results we happen to have been getting. Oh, and because I lost my world bet because it's a one-time throw and we didn't catch any of those numbers. All right, we threw us a 4, which means somebody is getting paid. I'm gonna take that nickel away. And me, is also getting paid. And I need to pay $2 for it. Okay. I'm gonna go check for any other bets. Oh, and my hard 4 went down. Over there. So I'm gonna bring my hard 4 back for 100. I'm bringing my hard 4 back for 100 because I'm going crazy right now. I've got way too many chips. Be careful about that. Try not to play like that. It's operationally on tilt, but it's okay. Because I threw a 7, and that's the end of the game at that point. It just shifted over. It was a 7, it was not a 4. So I did throw a 7. So we're going to time to do a post-mortem, see where we ended up with all of our chip counts and stuff. And move that away. Let's see how we did. All right. RJ, where do you think you landed? How many chips do you think you ended up here in the end? Let's take a look. RJ was in for 500. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. That's 4. Let's see. That is 50. That's 5. $35. All right. So RJ, you ended up $35. Let's see. Greg's Kitchen. What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, Gregory's Kitchen. All right, Gregory's Kitchen. You're also in for 500. You've got 3 there. There's 4. There's 5. All right, there's 50. That is another 50. So you ended up 110. I mean, that's not shabby, especially for your first time in. And let me see what stupid thing happened for me here. In for 5, 1,000, 1,600, 17, 1,800, 1,807. So I'm up 1,807. That's stupid. I'll take it. Don't get me wrong. I will absolutely take it. But I was most of the time all in. All of my money was out there on the, in the game. So that was fun. It ran okay. To get a decent run like that is really good, especially when you can pull it off. Especially when you can pull it off live in a casino. Been there, done that many a times. It's a really great way to get some really good wins. Any other questions before I, end things out? You guys let me know if there's other types of prop bets or things that you want to understand or how things happen to do or, anything like that. There's never hurts to ask because you can ask. Let's go kill that thing there. Grab more of these chips. And some of you just, oh my God, you guys are on fire. And that's awesome. All those chips going to fall over. Let me see. All right, well, I'm going to give it another, I don't know, 10 seconds, and then I'll end the thing out. Unless you guys, if I see any questions pop in and stuff like that. Look at that. I need to clean these things up sometime. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, though. That's, let's go to Vegas and win for real, right? Or, respectively, local casinos and stuff like that as well. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right, well, I'm going to end it here for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you guys for joining us, too. Hit like and subscribe or follow all the, the fun, exciting things if you can. Certainly, I should have asked in the beginning, but that's all right.